Thanks for having us here tonight. 1954, I was a 17-year-old freshman. Mike was a sophomore. You guys can do the math and figure out how old we are. I saw Frankie Polito's pick 6 against MIT this year. If Carrigan were here tonight, I got $50 that says he could still run faster than Polito.
I'll take that action.
Football's only part of your experience. It's this beautiful place we call WPI. It's that total experience of one of your whole career and your life. Keep WPI in that life. It'll always have your back. God bless you all.
When we were here. My name is Mike Stevens. I played with Stanley on that team, and we had a good time. Stanley was a tackle, I was an end. As most of the time I remember, I was on the end of the bench. Can anyone guess what the tuition was in those days? It was $600 a year. Can you imagine that? That was a lot of money. I like to come back for reunions, and one year I came back and they said, go see Sanford Riley Hall. The rooms have been fixed up, it's wonderful. Go visit your old room. I went over there, I'm looking around, I can't find my room. Turns out it's the elevator shaft. Another thing that I really enjoyed seeing was an article from the Boston Globe that's in there, which said WPI undefeated and unnoticed. So I think that was appropriate. I salute this team. I'm sure it's a good season, and I wish you well ongoing. Thank you very much.
So after that year, we're having Thanksgiving dinner, and normally we'll say grace to do things that you should do before Thanksgiving dinner, but she had a great idea this year that we need to say what we were thankful for. We're going around, didn't know it was a setup at the time, so we're going around saying what we're thankful for. And I said I'm thankful to be an offensive coordinator, be able to call plays, have a great season. We went 9-2, it was fabulous, everything that goes through it, thankful for the coaches and whatnot. And she goes, oh really? She says, you know, you need to thank your offensive line coach a lot more. So hopefully this has made up for all those times since, and thank you very much, Coach Kelly.
I will be quick. As some of you may know, this is not my thing. I'm scared to death. If you've ever been in a game, you realize why I'm scared to death. If you've ever heard me, which most people do. You know, it's rare that you get a chance to coach with your kid. I mean, it's just a rare thing. Unfortunately, he's not wrong. Most people didn't know that, you know, we were father and son, and as Coach Rob and these other guys can probably attest, on the field and in the office, you probably would have figured he was a dad and I was a son. He's a little bit calmer and a little bit probably better behaved than I am. But I've had an absolute ball. I've been here, you know, I was here 8 years, and I had a great time. I will tell you this: there's somebody who's pretty happy. She's sitting down there trying to film. Whatever you guys do at night, and whoever you think about, talk to, pray to, whatever it is, please say one for her, because she has no idea what this fault is. She has absolutely no idea. But thank you very much. This is huge. These guys are the best, and you know it's bittersweet, but it's time, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
thank you, Coach K, for the kind words. I first want to thank my teammates because, as we've all said, this is a team game. And we were about as close knit as a group was going to get, and our offensive line was something special, and I'm very, very proud to have been a part of that group. What we were as a team was credit to all of us working together, not just the one player. So definitely need to thank them. I need to thank my parents because they made me the player I am today, the person. They raised me and taught me how to play this game, and I'm just very glad I was able to follow my dad's footsteps and play football here. That's something I'm very proud of. And I have to thank Coach K because he was one of the greatest coaches I've had. And I wouldn't be the player I was without him. And I'm very glad that he was able to finish out his career as my coach. Very glad that he won a good one. Thank you.
First of all, I just want to thank my family for being here today. I could not do it without them. And as Billy said, all my teammates I've played with over the last 5 years now, I guess, definitely pushed me to get to this point. The story Coach alluded to, I was not really a highly recruited kid coming out of high school. I think I emailed Coach Rob. He was like, hey, kind of show up to practice, and that was during COVID. So at that point, I didn't really know what to expect out of the program or what I was getting into, but all my teammates just pushed me to continue working harder to become a better player each and every day. And I'm really glad to be able to stand up here and show that, you know, I came back for one more year and we really wanted to improve on our 3-7 record last year. So I'm very proud to contribute to a team that works to get better each day. And I still remember walking off the field of MIT last year with, you know, Mo and Newberg and all the guys. And I was like, I really don't want my career to end this way. So thankfully, Coach Rob, Coach Holmes allowed me to come back for one more year, and I'm really proud of the way that this team came together and really competed in some very close games and was able to take steps in the right direction. And also I want to thank all the D-line guys this year, especially the younger guys. I really enjoyed getting to know you guys and just saw how hard you worked to sort of make this program and push it towards a better direction. And also Coach Jit, I enjoyed our conversations once in a while on the sidelines. It was nice to have him help me out whenever I was asking about film questions or what can we do as a group to get better. And yeah, pretty much I'm thankful for all my teammates and coaches and everybody that made this possible. Thank you guys.
This coach knows when we do the post-game show every Sunday afternoon after the game. That it can go on and on for hours. But I'll keep this short. Thank you to all my teammates. Obviously, this is a team award that's voted on players, so very thankful to receive this recognition. Can't do it without all the guys on the field goal team as well, whether it's the guys on the protection or this year it was Mike and Graffia from Kings Park, New York on the rules, and we had Noah Pullen from Salem, New Hampshire who stepped in big on the snaps this year, first year snapping, and did a tremendous job. Obviously, I win this award, but we celebrate the journey to the awards. Grew up playing soccer my whole life. Got in junior year of high school, got the call from the high school team, Coach Dugan, Coach Lindstrom, Coach Ed, to come join them with all the guys, and the way they prepare you up at Shepherd Hill is second to none. And I'm so thankful to have been given the opportunity by coaches here to play. Thankful for my family members, my teammates, and everyone for any team I was on growing up. And I'm thankful to that I decided to come back for another year. Wasn't originally planning on it, but I was convinced the night before Thanksgiving last year to do it, and I'm glad I did. And I was able to finish having a good, strong finish to my career here. And to answer your question, Coach, about the 2007, well, I remember that game. It was a Monday night game. It was a Monday night game against Cincinnati. They won.
Start off just thank my family for, allowing me to play football. There was a point in time when my mom didn't want me to play, but glad that I made the decision to come here. One of the best decisions of my life. I just wanted to thank all my teammates. A lot of guys that are in this room right now that have played the last football game and have been through 3 and 7, 4 and 6 seasons. Just having the resilience to come back and make the decision that they were going to go and change that speaks volumes to who they are, and I just really appreciate each and every one of them for sticking by it, helping everybody out, and just doing great things. Thank the coaching staff. Obviously, the tight end room, we bounced a lot, around a lot over the few years. I know we were in the receiver room, the O-line room, and we were even meeting with Coach Kelly at some point. Just thank you to all of them. They made me the man I am today. Coach Bahani coming in, stepping in, teaching me all these new things, new perspectives on how to play football. It was amazing. Like I said earlier, best 5 years of my life being in this program. So thank you.
First, I just want to say thank you for all my teammates, especially the linebackers. I've done without all you guys. Thank you for my family, being here and supporting me every step of my journey throughout my year like football, but especially for the last 5 at WPI. The one time I was grateful for because I got to see all of you wonderful people, the best coaches I've ever had in my life, and the best teammates I've ever had in my life. Goes by quick, almost too quick. I wish I could keep playing forever, but sadly I can't. But thank you guys so much. And I miss this, and I miss all you.
Thanks, Coach, for those words. Yeah, like Coach said, my sophomore year as a head of the cop, I came in after week 3, started the rest of the season, won our first conference championship there, had surgery, lost the job, never got it back. After my senior year there, I was looking at transfer, found out, after that sophomore year, I wanted to find a place to play. Obviously, no place can be guaranteed. Coach Kelly, Coach Rob was very open to me coming here, obviously being straight with me that there is no guarantee for anything. But coming in here, it was scary, not knowing what to expect. One position on the field, can't really rotate through. Obviously, I had to earn it, but it was very comforting. First 2 days of camp, not knowing anybody besides Doug and Frankie and Courtney in the spring. But everybody was open in comfort. They helped me basically learn this team, learn the playbook, and without them, I wouldn't be able to, step in and do what I could for us. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you, coaches. Just want to give a quick shout out to Mom and Dad from Jersey. They drive 3.5 hours up to every home game. Means a lot. Thank you. Shout out to all the coaches just for getting us better every single day. And staying DB room just made it enjoyable. Just every day, something new. You're not saying some malarkey before a meeting or Steph was cracking up. Coach Casey especially. He said it's like giving all these words, but I do truly learn from the best. I mean that when I say it. But yeah, and but I want to say I didn't get recruited at all anywhere. I just shot. I think it was Coach Kelly an email, and I was like, hey, can I play football here? He's like, yeah, why not? So came in, $160 soaking wet. Never benched 225 in my life. Didn't squat since like freshman year of high school. But I just put my head down. Work. I believe anyone can do it if you just want to put your head in. Give your all. Thank you.
your sons do. The hurt, the pain, the ache, the broken bones, the blood, the sweat, the tears, the sacrifice, and not for an individual achievement, but for an achievement when we work together and that you serve a higher purpose than just the wants and needs of ourselves on an individual basis. And football is the greatest sport that there is. And you know, we'll certainly mention the seniors and the outgoing fifth-year guys a couple more times as we go. But you know, the past 4 or 5 years was a very interesting ride. You know, we date back to pre-COVID. You know, we had a program that if you were a freshman, you weren't seeing the field. If you were a sophomore, you probably weren't seeing the field. But it was junior and senior heavy, and you know, COVID happened. And in the span of that year, we graduated 35 players from a 10-1 team. In 2019, we graduated another 25 players from a null season of 2020. So over the course of us playing from 2019 and then fast forward to 2021, we had 60 players graduate in our program between the last time we suited up and then the fall of 2021. And it has been a growth. And I think things never happen as quickly as you want them to happen, but the reality is they happen. You know, the past couple of years, and I know the seniors, fifth-year guys, they've heard me say it, you know, we're 3-7, 4-6, you're losing close games, and I'm telling the guys, listen, we're going to get over the hump. We're going to get over the hump. It's going to happen. We're going to get over the hump. And, you know, this year, 6-4, could have been 8-2, but, you know, coulda, shoulda, woulda doesn't get you too far. You just got to be able to learn from those things, you know, moving forward. But I think the reality was from this group this year, with the leadership that we had of a lot of experienced players back, we got over the hump. You know, we beat teams soundly that we lost to in close games a year before, and I think, you know, certainly set the standards moving forward of the direction where this football program is going to go. And with that said, we'll get into our individual awards. I think that these are a representation of something greater. It's a position group, it's a unit, it's a team. But I do think that it certainly is fun to highlight certain individuals throughout the season. All of these awards have nothing to do with coaches' votes, anything like that. We do kind of a little form there at the end of the season, and we just tally the votes and we make it happen. So all of these awards, I think the vote comes from what is most important. It comes from your peers. So the fact that your teammates think that highly of you, I think speaks volumes about who you are. I think the tough thing is a lot of the guys winning awards tonight, it's their last go-around. There are some guys, you know, the guys winning awards too, but we're certainly excited about the future of this program and very thankful for the sacrifice that the guys who are leaving us this fall have made over the past 4 years. So thank you.
At the end of the day, if you have great people, you have a chance to be successful. If there are guys that are willing to be selfless servants of each other and to put aside their personal feelings and wants for something that is greater than themselves, you've got a chance at success. And that's where we're at. That's where we're at. I think that, you know, above all else, the pride that I have in this group is that I don't worry about this spring and I don't worry about next fall in terms of the players coming back, understanding the values which we need to have to be a successful football program. There are no shortcuts to the success we want. We have to be able to make sure that we look ourselves in the mirror and are proud of the things that we do, and we need to be able to pass those things along to our teammates when needed, whether it's a high five after something good or a smack in the pants if you got to get somebody motivated along the way too.
Sean back too, before you go. Again, thank you so much. Let's get the seniors up front. Barrett, you guys can go in the